Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here with yet another video on the best thing in the world. Goddamn cryptocurrency. This is the machine, BUSD machine on the Binance Smart Chain. And just so you know, there will be an airdrop for everyone who has deposited $250 or more into this Dapp by the 25th of December. You can check in the Telegram for the announcement on that. At 10,000 BUSD machine tokens are going to be airdropped to stakers who have put in more than $250 into this Dapp so far. So I will be getting myself up to $250 before that, of course, because it's free money. I'm almost there, so why the hell not? It's been out for about 2 days now, and I've been watching it, trying to figure out exactly how it works and what I think is going to happen with it in the future. So you'll see that it does have this token called BUSD machine token, but you can only purchase it by locking in BUSD stablecoin into the Dapp here, by minting it. So showing you what I've been doing so far, I've put in 191 stablecoins and I'm getting 730 APR on that, minting me this machine token. So for example, I can claim the machine token, right? And then I can choose, do I choose to sell that machine token back into BUSD, depending on the price of the machine token, or do I put it into the second pool where I can stake that token for double that APR for 4% daily. So I would then take it there. I can harvest this too. Okay, get that 4 too. I'm getting about 5 to 6 BUSD machine daily at the moment, but now I've just increased my stake again, so I'm going to be getting more, right? I see this as kind of like a marathon Dapp. It's an attempt by Token Miner to make a sustainable platform, one that will last not just for weeks or months, but we're talking 6 months. Maybe possibly this could go a whole year. I'm not sure. I'm pretty excited about it because of the way it's all set up. It's very well balanced. You're not going to be able to get, a crazy amount back from this straight away. It's about getting in early, slowly building your position. Like I'm doing, I didn't go in with a crazy stake here. I put in I think I put in about $50 first, then I put in another $50, then I put in $91, right? I'm building up my stake and slowly managing my risk on this, right? For 2 reasons. One is because your BUSD cannot be withdrawn, right? You can only withdraw by selling the BUSD machine token that comes out of the machine. So that's one reason. And 2, because it's completely experimental. It's an experimental Dapp, it says at the top. So then, I have now earned that 7 BUSD machines, so I would take that 7.2, right? And I would stake that in here, building up my production of this machine token. So that's that's how it works. Now, eventually, of course, you want to profit from this. So then you would take it out to the other end. So for example, I have 125. So at the moment, right, having a look here, 125. Okay, we're only worth $2, right? Which is poor because I had 100 already from the start of this Dapp. I airdropped 1,000 BUSD machine tokens. I was given it by the team. So I airdropped 900. I put 100 in myself. So actually, after 2 days, I'm only 25, which is 41 cents. You think, oh my God, that's terrible. You're never getting anywhere here. It'll take you 10 years to get your $191 back. But wait, right? So we have to look at the price of this machine token, which is not fixed, right? This increases. It started at 0 2 days ago, and yesterday it just broke 1 cent. My short-term goal for getting the BUSD token to a good price for making some good passive income would probably, let's get to 5 cents first, okay? If we get to 5 cents, let's do some maths. It's maths time. So we get to 5 cents and say we'll take that same 25 tokens, then we're talking $1, right? So once we get to, I think the next good milestone to get to would be 5 cents first. The price of the BUSD machine token is correlated by this, okay? We need to go up to the contract up here. Let's get in this contract, okay? Everyone can look at this, it's open source. So the BSC machine contract. Going into transactions first, let's have a look at what's happening. How's it going? 1 minute, 25 minutes, hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour. So it's getting decent amount of staking, claiming, going around, okay? Claiming airdrops even, because it does do airdrops too. It's pretty good dApp. So people are using it actively. It's growing, very silently growing. At the moment, there's $15,000 of almost $16,000 of BUSD in here. Okay, so that's all checking out well. So then how do we get that machine price? So we get the price by taking this total staked amount, 15,968, and dividing that by the available supply of BUSD machine at the moment. This one here, this is the amount that's not been minted yet, which is this here, 979,055. And we get 0.16, which is bang on, okay? So that's how we find out the price of the machine token. So that means as more BUSD is put into this Dapp, as we get up to 30,000, 50,000, 100,000 of BUSD going into this Dapp, okay, from investors such as myself and you, if you want to. This is not financial advice. I'm showing you a new concept, something that I think can really be a long-term protected Dapp, okay, which can offer us passive income for a long time, not just for a couple of weeks, okay, not just for a couple of months. I want something that can do for 6 months to a year. That's what the DeFi ecosystem guys have been working on. They've had a little bit of a hiatus, I'm sure you noticed, because trying to find a new concept that can last longer. The reason that that's pretty great is because people are as we put more BUSD in, of course, the price is going to go up because the available supply of tokens is shrinking, right? We're dividing a price by that. So for example, if we do get up to, we're going to kind of try and wing this. So if someone, say we do get up to 50,000, my assumption then is that the total available supply will drop initially by about another 20,000 tokens, I'm guessing, right? So we divide that by 960,000, right? Initially, but we'll be minting and minting and minting more of this token as we're speeding up by staking in the second pool, right? And the airdrops will help. Talk about that soon. But then we're talking there. That's us getting to our 5 price, okay? So we need to get about 50,000 into this Dapp initially, and that means that then we will be a 5-cent price on the BUSD machine, okay? So that's my low expectation, okay? Beginning of this journey, okay? Maybe we can get there in the first week or so. This is why it's not actually worth selling this BUSD machine token yet, because it's not valuable enough. So my gamble here is that I'm just going to be staking it all in this 4% daily area, taking more stake, possibly adding in more capital. I'm actually going to add some more in today, right? I'm also going to be sharing the link around so that I can get some of the referral bonuses, which this one offers too, which will help out a lot, okay? And just waiting for this token to gain in value. Once it reaches a proper amount of value that I think, wow, this is pretty good now. So for example, that means if we did get $500,000 put into this Dapp, which is very possible. The other token miner Dapps, I think the best one was about $2 million. I can't remember it correctly, but it was a lot, And if we get to, say we get to $500,000, that is then a 50-cent BUSD machine token, right? 50-cent BUSD machine token. And by that time, probably I'm going to have about 500 of these in the staked. Yep, and then that's $250. That's me already returned on my initial investment, and then I'm just continuing to just print absolute money because I got in early and I took a gamble on this experimental Dapp. Now, things that are stopping the sell-off and crush of something like this, because obviously if it does get to that point, then all the new money, the old investors such as me and you, if you've gone in or if you're going to, it's only day 2, remember, and I'm talking about like a couple weeks down the line, I think, then what's stopping it from just draining, okay? We have a couple things. 2 things which protect the price. First, you have to wait 1 week once you stake in the BUSD machine, 4% staking, okay? For the higher yield, you have to wait a long time, a week to unstake that, which means that it won't just be everyone selling at the same time. It will be other people selling when it's convenient for them after their 7-day lock period. And on top of that, only 40,000 tokens can be sold per day of this. which if we're looking at right now, that's fantastic. The whole aim of this Dapp is that everyone is supposed to be creating passive income, and that's what should be able to happen. And then finally, we do have here referral bonuses. Okay, so you get pretty good referrals on this. I've made 39 bucks, good. You'll receive 2% from each level 1 referral, 1% from each level 2, 1% from each level 3. You have to deposit BUSD to start earning though. So remember, you need to do that first. And the airdrops. The airdrops, right. Available for airdrop is 99,300. So complete the challenges to get the airdrop. I have ticked all 3 boxes right now, so now I'm just waiting. I've put in $100. I haven't claimed in 7 days. Well, it's not been running for 7 days yet, so of course it's green. And I have 5 or more referrals, so I'm good to get an extra 100 BUSD machine every 7 days passively from this Dapp. So again, if the BUSD is worth, at the moment that's just $1, but as the price goes up, as we do get further and further, that could be $5, it could be $10, it could be $25, it could be $50 a week passively from this just by holding this amount of cash in there, all depending on how many people get into this and how many people continue to churn on the BUSD machine and getting more of that token. So there we are. I would term this hopefully as the marathon Dapp. Yeah, BUSD machine, the marathon Dapp. It's going to take a long time to get great passive income from this, and I'm happy just to wait. And then finally, when I do achieve that, suddenly everyone else is going to be coming into this like, oh my God, it's a great printer. But we've already got our position. As always, not financial advice. Don't risk anything more than you need. It's Christmas time. Don't put in anything more than you need for your daily life and everything that's happening in everyone's life. We all have our own individual challenges and goals. So don't use any of those funds. Strictly use funds which you're willing to experiment with, because this is an experimental Dapp, okay? About trying to find the greatest way for your passive income. In terms of the airdrops too, I was talking with the team and they are saying that for Christmas, which is just a couple days away now, Merry Christmas everyone, that they're going to be airdropping even more of this BUSD machine token to people who are staked inside this Dapp. You need to get into the Telegram for this, link in the description for that, or you can find it right up here. I'm going to just build up my stake, like I said. So I'm going to put in another 40, get myself up to $200. I'm going to approve that. You always have to approve your spend on this before you deposit, okay? Or you'll get a crazy gas number if you don't approve your spend. So there, I'm approving 40, and then I'm going to then add 40. Use the BSD, get that in there. Raising me above $200, sitting in a nice position, and just continuing to stake in the second pool, earning more, and let's see how high this BUSD machine price can rise. I'm gonna make another video when this reaches 5 cents. That would be the next video I'll do on this. So if it does, and you see it pop up in your feed again, you'll be like, oh, it did it. Interesting. Okay, be a little call to action maybe for you. Get your button gear. Peace. Don't get wrecked.